And now that it's not my turn to post anymore, I figured I would also do a quick video on Starter's Guide to Roleplay, because that was another question asked, and how you get into roleplay. It can be pretty intimidating at times, so I do suggest the best way to do it is to go with a friend. You don't have to go into a sim alone, but if you have to, also don't worry about that at all. They have mentors and guides that are there to help you. They're meant to be there for that. If there's people on sim, unless they have an OOC tag on, which means out of character, then go up to them and roleplay with them. If you're worried about it, send them an IM and make sure that it's okay. Make sure you wait as well. Don't just go right in and post before even listening to what they have to say. Sometimes a good example is when I was at Mischief Manage and Zero and my character were in a big food fight. They were wrestling, going crazy, and grapes up each other's noses and spaghetti all over the place, and someone just came in, sat down, posted, just saying, hey, how are you guys? Just all calm and stuff. So make sure if you guys are going to post in, make sure you at least wait and see what's going on with the scene and the situation before writing your post. You never know what could be going on. Maybe at Revenland, a dragon's eating someone, and you're just going in, patting that person on the shoulder, asking what's going on. So it's just good to kind of wait. But at the same time, don't be shy. It's all kind of about just storytelling. So if someone starts off a story, then you continue it on, just with your own character's perspective. It's also kind of good to make sure you're acknowledging everyone, just being polite about it. You don't have to make sure you do full actions for each person, but at least just giving like a light glance over to that person or saying you didn't notice them, that still counts and people appreciate that. What else? When making the character, just make sure it fits with the story that you're wanting to check out. Like, let's say you're wanting to join a sci-fi sim, make sure your character, you follow their lore. I feel like sci-fi is very different from got distracted. Sci-fi is very different from Revenland, where Revenland you do kind of have to know your history. Sci-fi you have to know the lore of that actual sim, because it's a lot of stuff that might not be real in our actual world, but it's made up in their canon, and you kind of want to make sure you know what that is. So I feel like a good first step to joining any roleplay sim is make sure you check out their website. I'm getting spammed with IM, sorry. So make sure you do check out their website. Ooh. And make sure you do read the posts too. Like here I am getting distracted again, talking instead of reading these posts. So I will continue with more starter guides to roleplay between our posts. I figure I'll do a few of these today, and you guys can hear them and see what you think. And check out roleplay sims. There's a bunch in Second Life, and it's not all about shopping or griefing or dancing or getting laid. There's a lot more to Second Life, and I think roleplay sims are a really amazing start to that.